So yes, just like the title suggests, LJ's last drum performance did make me cry, but it's not what you think. Of course, I'm not ashamed about crying over it, and I let them know that, the whole family know that I indeed shed a tear when I watched that over again. But let me give you the backstory. So LJ has been playing drums since he was 18 months old. He was a drum prodigy, and one of the most enjoyable times I had was jamming with him. I mean, we would play every day. We would have a jam session, especially in the mornings before I went to work. I was always late for work, and it was always just a highlight to before I left, and I'd be like, oh, I gotta go. He'd be like, Dad, a jam session? And imagine this, I think I've said this already, but this 2-year-old face, like, jam session, and of course you can't say no. And I didn't really want to say no anyway. So we would jam in the morning, and just like, any child with a lot of energy, and adults too, as soon as he hears drum solo, he just goes all in, He's like, I've been playing pocket for this whole time, and now it's my turn to, just go in, and he would just really just go at it. In trying to teach him that you have to take your time, and sometimes it's great to build things over time and create a musical journey, as you progress and you get bigger and bigger and more dynamic. I just said, hey, a drum solo, imagine a drum solo is like a flower where it starts small, and then as time goes, it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and you can kind of use that as you build your drum solos, where you don't have to go all in. As soon as the downbeat comes, you can kind of be creative and take your time. And I don't know if I have a video of me actually doing it, but when he would do his drum solos, he would look at me. I would kind of do this with my hands, symbolizing like, open up, small, and open. And even while we would be playing, and he'd be going in, I'd be like, open, yeah, open up. I could see him like getting bigger and bigger, and it was really cool to see. But I haven't really said that in a while. I would say it all the time, but it's been a while since I've had to say that, because he kind of, does his own thing, and he does internalize it. And I would remind him from time to time. So fast forward to this past weekend, where LJ played 2 songs by himself on the drums at NAMM when this happened. So I don't know if you can see or tell what he said, but right when the drum solo was about to start, he lifted his head up, kind of closed his eyes, and was like, flower, flower, you know, opening up. And man, you know, I saw it right when it happened, and I was like, I didn't shed a tear right then, but I knew that when I watched it over, I definitely was gonna get emotional. Just, it reminded me of when I used to say that, you know, when he was this little 2-year-old face. And it was just really special to me, you know, to know that, you know, in a moment where it's live, you know, there's people all around, emotions are high, you know, he just kind of got into it. And for him to be able to use that to kind of center himself, to be able to use that to calm down, and to be able to use that to begin to create a musical moment where he was taking his time and letting, you know, the creativity flow. You know, it was just really special. It was really special to see that ingrained in him, to the point where it came out even in such a physical way. You know, as parents, we try to teach and encourage and do everything we can to, you know, teach our kids. And sometimes it feels like it goes in one ear and out the next. And LJ would do that a lot. I would be showing him something new on the drums or some new concept, and, you know, he'd be like, oh no, you know, or I got it, or, you know, or it would be hard, so he really wouldn't even want to try, you know, because it's not fun, you know, it's something new. And then a few days or a week later, he'd be like, hey Dad, look, I'm doing it. And I'd be like, well, yeah, you are doing it. Like, how? You know, and it would be like, well, I guess he is listening. But anyway, that was definitely a very, very special moment for me. So here's the whole video of him playing Samurai from Shed Tracks at NAMM.